Hello, my name is Jules Hamilton, and today I would like to talk about divorce. So I'm talking about divorce with a smile on my face because I'm actually divorced and I feel free and happier than I have done in a long time. But it has taken me a while to get to these positive feelings. So if you're going through a divorce at the moment, I feel that there's kind of 7 stages of divorce, and I'd like to run through with you at this stage to see where you fit in those 7 different stages. So the first one is argumentative, where you're angry, bitter, and you're just lashing out and being unreasonable because you're reacting to maybe them as well, and then you're kind of butting heads, the both of you. So you're in this kind of vortex of anger and argument that you really need to step away from that bubble because it serves nobody. It's done, you're going through the process, you almost have to kind of be a bit more philosophical and get on with it, okay? So the second one is looking at the divorce as a bereavement. You are actually grieving for what was, what could have been, and what you hoped to achieve when you were old and grey and go abroad, have lots of holidays, do this, do that, do the other. It's all gone, okay? So you're feeling vulnerable, you're feeling cheated, that this is no longer going to happen as it was promised, as you both agreed when you made that vow at the altar, and accept it's a process. It is a grieving process. It is a bereavement. And once again you accept that, it becomes easier. The next one is your finances. Now, whether it's fair or not, however you've decided to split the finances, you're either going to be left in debt or you're going to be rebuilding your nest egg because it's been depleted. Either or, it's not a good situation to be in. And ladies or men of a certain age don't have that many years of working life to regroup and rebuild their finances as they once were. Unfortunately, you then have to look at selling assets and downsizing and things that you didn't want to consider, but now you have to. Again, that's another process. So number 4 is acceptance. Acceptance of yourself and how you are, and that it is going to get better. You are okay, and acceptance of the situation, whether you wanted it or not, it is here. You have to get on with it. You have to regroup and you have to make the best of it, and that is the acceptance. And number 5 is re-engaging in life. So that is starting to go out more socially, connecting with friends, going away for little weekends or days out. Just start to re-engage with life. Go and have coffee and cake with a friend. These little things are little golden nuggets that keep you on your own track, that make you feel valued and worthy and loved, and you know that you are a good person, okay? And number 6, see the lessons. Now this is quite a hard one, but whether, like I said before, whether you wanted it or not, you've got to look at the lessons that this marriage has brought you, and what have you learned from it. And it could be a simple, well, I wouldn't choose that kind of person again. You know, she was not what I expected. It could be as simple as that. It might be a lot more complicated, but you need to look at the lessons that you can learn from this situation, and also once you've learned them, you're not going to repeat them again if you choose to have another relationship in the future. And so that is the last one, number 7, is be open for a new relationship. Is be open, your heart be open to loving, sharing, giving again. But again, it needs to be that you are a strong, independent person, that you are financially independent, and that whoever you choose to share your life with, start to have boundaries with your time, your passions, and your finances, so you're protected, but you can still share the love, but don't feel like you have to morph into them or do everything that they want to do. No, 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 no. You've learned from the past. You don't have to do that. You can be an individual in your own right, and it's so attractive. They have their friends, they have their stuff going on, and that's amazing. And then when you do get together, it's great because you both choose to be together and you both choose to share that time with each other. And if you're not ready for having a new relationship, get a dog. Because they're great. They wag the tail when you come in, they love you unconditionally. And I've got a dog, and that's where I'm at. So, you know, there are people out there, but when there's not, the dog is more than sufficient to give you what you need to share your love and your heart. Okay, so I hope that helps. So wherever you fit on the 1 to 7 scale, know that it does get better and it does get easier. So I'm Julie Jules Hamilton. Thank you very much for listening.